Welcome back to Raw. Bruce and
Welcome
I
back
go
We
jump.
just stood to end the dragon. We're gonna jump in the portal. Ready? 3, 2, 1, portal. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, mate, we might have just finished Raw.
I
Raw
think
Series 1 is over.
Raw Series 1 is over. How did you like it? I enjoyed it. How about you, man?
I love that shit. I can't
That
wait.
That Ender Dragon was a bit of a cunt until we worked out to stand on top of his tower. So
Yep.
I can't... As soon as we worked out he retracts when you hit him,
Yep, we were ready.
we were on it.
I see the player you mean. You be the green one.
Oh, Silverhawk.
Yes, take care. It has reached a higher level now. It can read our thoughts.
It doesn't matter. It thinks we're a part of the game.
I like this player. It played well. It did not give up.
It is reading our thoughts as we thought they were words on a screen.
That is how it chooses to imagine many things. When it is deep in a dream of a game.
Words make a wonderful interface, very flexible and less terrifying than staring at the reality behind the screen.
They used to hear voices! Before players could read. Back in the days when those who did not play called the players witches and warlocks, and players dreamed they flew through the air, no sticks powered by demons. On sticks, even.
What did this player dream?
This player dreamed of sunlight and trees, of fire and water. It dreamed and created, and dreamed it destroyed. It dreamed it hunted. It was hunted. It dreamed of shelter.
Ha! The original interface, 1,000,000 years old, and it still works. But what true structure did this player create in a reality behind the screen?
It worked with 1,000,000 others to sculpt a true world in the fold of the and the created for the in the.
It cannot read that thought.
No, it has not yet achieved the highest level. That it must achieve in the long dream of life, not the short dream of a game.
Does it know that we love it? That the universe is kind?
Sometimes, through the noise of its thoughts, it hears the universe, yes.
But there are times it is sad in a long dream. It creates worlds that have no summer and shivers beneath a black sun, and it takes its sad creation for reality.
To cure it of sorrow would destroy it. The sorrow is part of its own private task. We cannot interfere.
Sometimes then they are deep in its dreams. I want to tell them that they are building true worlds of reality. Sometimes I want to tell them that their importance to the universe. And sometimes when they have not made a true connection, well, I want to help them speak for words they fear.
It reads our thoughts.
Sometimes I do not care. Sometimes I wish to tell them this word you take for truth is and I wish to tell them that they are in there is so little reality in long dream.
And yet they play the game.
But it would be so easy to tell them.
Too strong for this dream to tell them how to live is to prevent them living.
I will not tell the player how to live.
The player is growing restless.
I will tell the player a story.
But not the truth.
No, a story that contains the truth safely in a cage of words. Not the naked truth that can burn over any distance.
Give it a body again.
Yes, player.
Use its name.
Silverhawk,
Extreme Beyond.
player of the games.
God!
Take a breath now. Take another. Feel the air in your lungs and let your limbs return. Yes, move your fingers. Have your body again under gravity and air. Respawn in the long dream that you are there and your body is touching the universe again at every point. As though you were separating things, as though we were separate things.
Who are we? Once we were called the spirit of the mountain, Father Sun, Mother Moon, ancestral spirits, animal spirits, jinn, ghosts, green man, then gods, demons, angels, poltergeists, aliens, extraterrestrials, leptons, quarks. The words change, we do not change.
We are the universe. We are the everything that isn't you. We are looking for this now through your skin, through your eyes. And why do you universe touch your skin through your light and your player? Do you know you're gonna? Once upon a time, there was a player.
That player was you, Extreme Beyond and Silverhawk.
Sometimes
Good luck, mate.
human across the spinning globe, molten rock, molten burn, 130,000 massive. It was where upon light, 8 mountains crossed the gap and light information star, and it could burn your skin 150 million kilometers away. Sometimes the player dreamed it was a miner on the surface of the world, flat and infinite. The sun was square, the days were short. There was much to do and temporary inconvenience.
Sometimes the player dreamed it was lost in a story.
Fuck my ass. Sometimes the player dreamed it was the other things in the other places. Sometimes his dreams were
Look at all this bullshit.
my ass into the third.
Sometimes the player dreamed it. Listen to Silverhawk reading so much text.
You can fucking pause and read that now, I tell you what. Milk and love.
You are the player, the story, the program, the human, made from nothing but milk and love.
Let's go back further. What did I do to deserve this?
Jesus.
7 billion atoms of the player, the body were created long before the game, into the heart of the star, so the player was too. It's information from a star. And the player's moves were a story, in which the forest, the information planted by a man called Julian, on a flat infinite world created by a man called Marcus. They existed inside small private worlds created by the player who inhabits a universe created by...
Sometimes the player created a small private world that was soft and warm and simple, sometimes hard and cold and complicated. Sometimes it built a model of the universe in its head, flecks of energy moving through vast empty spaces. Sometimes it called these flecks electrons and protons.
Sometimes it called them planets and stars. Sometimes it believed it was the universe that was made from energy that was made ofs and ons, zeros and ones and lines of code. And sometimes it believed the player was a game, something believed it in the reading words of the screen.
You are the player reading the words.
I fucking swear, I swear with colours.
You
Thousands of deaths of life.
You are alive!
Sometimes the player believes the universe had spoken through the sunlight it came through, and the shifting of the leaves in the summer trees.
And sometimes the player believed the universe had spoken to it through the light that fell from the crisp night sky of winter, where the fleck of the light at the corner of the player's eyes might see fucking things, and that all the business, walking home at the far side of the universe, suddenly smelling food, almost at a familiar door, about to dream again.
Sometimes the player believed the universe had spoken through zeros and ones, through the electricity of words, and through the scrolling of words on the screen.
And the universe said, I love you.
And the universe said, you have played the game well.
And the universe said, everything you need is within you.
And the universe said, you are stronger than you know.
And the universe said, you are the daylight.
And the universe said, you are the night.
And the universe said, the darkness you fight is within you.
And the universe, it said, the light you seek is within you.
And the universe said, you are not alone.
And the universe said, you are not separate from every other thing.
And the universe said so many more things. Tasting itself, talking to itself, reading its own code.
And the universe said, I love you because you are love.
And the game was over, and the player woke up from the dream, and the player began a new dream, and the player dreamed again, dreamed better. And the player was the universe, and the player was love. You are the player!
Wake up!
Fucking hell.
What the hell did we do to deserve that?
I'm never killing the Ender Dragon again.
I'm coming for you, Marcus.
I'm coming for you, Marcus, you piece of shit. You piece of shit.
Well, there it is. Raw Season 1 of Minecraft.
We totally do it. When we come back with Season 2, we'll be in Beyondopolis.
We will.
All sorts of new and exciting mods to play with. We've got...
And who knows?
dungeons.
It might be hardcore. We might have dungeons.
And don't worry, that wasn't all for naught. We will carry over our fucking... We'll spend our points and carry over our equipment into the new world.
We will. I will buy a new pair of gold pants.
And spend 77 experience points on it.
Correct data.
Oh, I love it.
All right. We will see you next time. Thanks to everybody, the creators of Minecraft especially.
Yeah.
Couldn't have made that series possible.
It was fucking sweet times. There's a fucking Enderman whispering in my ear constantly. Can you hear them?
Oh, mate.
Are they still doing it? Like,
Yep.
I hate them.
I want them dead. Anyway.
How long are these credits? I thought this game was made by one person.
How long was that text?
That was 10 minutes. It was 10 minutes of text. Oh, what an interesting episode.
There it is. Yeah, you see us kill the dragon at the very end. You see us jump through a portal and then read the credits.
20 years
20
from
years
now.
from now, you will be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than by the ones that you did do. So throw
bowliness.
outlets, sail away from the safe harbor, and catch the
trade
trade
wind.
winds your sails. Explore, dream, and discover. Marcus Twain. And I'm Jacket K.
Jacket, stay a while and listen, is what we should have said at the beginning of this episode.
All right.
We'll see you later. Check this out.
Bye-bye.
Perfect timing.
Oh, yeah.